sub, different position. So the same setup, I'm here in my half guard, go up, I go to lock in the Kimura. He's defending really well. All right, now is where we're gonna play with that sweep. I keep this, return. I keep this nice and deep so he can't get his arm out. And I'm trying to pull it to me and trying to reach for my opposite shoulder as I post so I can get my hips up, get a little leverage with this other foot, and start to bump in. Okay? I'm going to sweep on top. A lot of times his defense now is gone, and I still have this Kimura grip. So I'm in his half guard. I can still finish from here. All right? I got one leg out, nice and far. I'm getting heavy on his hips. I'm going to take my whole body. Sorry, thanks. I'm putting pressure into him. I'm going to use my whole body to turn and get this hand down to the floor. Okay? Then I'm going to push away from myself so I sit kind of heavy on my hips, keeping the pressure on him, but also not being so high that he can start to sit up and dump me over. Okay? So I get here and I sit back so he can't dump me over that way, because the worst case scenario is he tries to go that way and I'm probably too heavy, or if he goes that way, I let go of this and post and still maintain this. Okay? At which point now I'm going to start to turn my hips towards his head and slide his elbow up towards his head as I drag his hand across the ground, keeping pressure on his chest. Big thing about the Kimura and the Americana, a lot of people don't keep in mind, when I'm trying to do the Kimura, I want to bring his hand in the direction of where his elbow, bring it away from the hand, okay? The higher up this way I go when I'm doing this, the less I have to move it to get him to tap. Same thing here, okay? Bring the hand towards the elbow. The further in towards his body this goes, the tighter it's gonna get faster. I won't be sitting there. If I'm up here trying to finish this Americana and he's up real high, you know, look how flexible, you know, I'm way up here. I'm gonna lose my position. If I'm down here, you know, I don't even have his arm completely bent and I could still finish that from there. Huh? Straight arm. Yeah. All right, so again, setting up from that knee shield half guard. All right. I'm not used to an audience. Knee shield half guard, I go to sit up. As I sit up, I shoot that leg out, come nice and deep. He hides his hand right away, knowing that the Kimura is coming. I use that to post, hip in. A lot of times, I gotta sprawl out as I'm going, so he doesn't just re-roll me right away. All right, or start to elevate this leg. Push myself away from the hand as I get the grip, and then slowly start to turn, trying to keep his back on the mat as I do this. Okay? A lot of times what happens, people will get too low, and then as they start to turn, he's just gonna start to sit up and get out. And now even though I've still got this grip, I don't have the sub because I'm not controlling his hips. Even if I go turn, you know, he's just gonna keep walking, or if he wants to get acrobatic, he's gonna somersault right out of it. If you see no flash. All right, questions?
Anybody need to see it again?
Absolutely. That's what you're asking. All right, there you go. He locks this up. Can't get it. Hand in that post, opposite foot, bridging my hips into him, turning myself right over. I get my base first, push myself back if I need to, and then I have more leverage to get this hand out of here. Boom. Push myself away a little bit so I get nice and heavy. Turn my hips a little bit towards him. Slowly start to drag that hand across the floor while raising his elbow up off the mat. Anybody can see it again? 1, 2.
That's the weird part.
I feel like it's hard to do it. You bring it out.
Now you got more leverage. Slide it up this way.
Oh yeah, I felt it a lot more.
Yeah. The more you can bring his elbow up, the tighter it's going to get faster. So even if you do it, okay, just looking his arm before you can sit the higher I bring this, say what you feel.
detail is
You'll
so
get it
huge.
before you even start peeling
Yeah.
off the mat.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's flat, and I just start to do this, and he can already start to feel that. Before I even start to elevate his elbow, I want to try and bring his elbow up here. And then when this is bent, now I start to tap. And it's the same thing with the Americano. Here, right here.
Dude, this shoulder's fucked.
This
This one's good. This one's
All right,
good.
we'll use that one. We'll use this one then. All right? But even here, I can bring this down here and keeping his wrist on the ground. Now when I just go to elevate just a little bit, you know, as opposed to up here, I can get his elbow all the way off the mat. Down here, I start to lift just this tiny bit. And he's tapping.
You feel how your shoulders start to come off the ground a little bit? Slide your elbow up towards the thing. Okay. The more you slide that up, the tighter it's going to get faster.
Your hips into her as you turn over. Push off your left foot and then turn. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Slide her elbow up higher. And that's going to make it tighter. So now lift this. Yeah. You feel how the last time you started doing both at the same time? You want to try and get used to doing the same motion. Sliding up and then elevating and then sliding. And a nice big curve all in one shot.
That's all I got for you today. Just wanted to check and make sure that anybody had any questions about the details of anything or needed to see anything again. No? You sure? There's no stupid questions? I promise. I've asked more than my fair share.
What's your opinion, thumb out versus thumbless?
I like thumbless. Thumbless. Really just personal preference. I like it more because I feel like it's an easier thing to transition to. It goes kind of hand in hand with having a cable grip when I'm wrestling as opposed to, you know, grabbing my thumbs. This is stronger for me, at least. Somebody might have a different opinion.
So, my question, so it's all about preference, I guess, depending on...
So a lot of times, yeah, a lot of times. And try it both ways. See which one you like better, see which one is stronger or weaker for you. You know, there's pros and cons to everything. Anything else? All right, grab some water, let's go. All right, take care of your training.